Okay, so we're back to algebraic fractions and we're looking at our second example, and this is 6a minus 18 all over a to the 4 minus 81. A to the 4 minus 81 times 3a squared plus 27 all over 2a plus 6. Now, in this particular example, we need to firstly understand what is it they want us to do. They want us to simplify. So in order for us to simplify, we must know our factorization. And it's very important for us to be able to know all types of factorization. HCF, grouping, trinomials, and dots. So at this stage, these are the types of factorization that we went over. So if you look at this first expression here that we're dealing with, or part of, remember this is just one expression, right? Because it's one term, and remember it's joined together by division and multiplication. But you don't have to really worry about that. Look here, 6a minus 18, I want to remove a HCF here. Are you with me? So it'll be what? 6 into a minus 3. 6 times a is 6a. 6 times minus 3 is minus 18. Can you see that? A to the 4 minus 81. Do you recognize that? Anybody? That's difference of two squares. Remember that any letter or variable, if it has an even power, then it is going to be a perfect square. So how do you find the square root of that particular value? All you need to do is half its power, and then that's the square root. So basically the square root of a to the 4 is, what's half of 4? 2. So the square root of a to the 4 is a squared. Are you with me? Okay. So that will be a squared, and the square root of 81 is 9 and 9. Plus and minus. Okay. Now if you look carefully, we're not done with this because there is still difference of two squares there. A squared minus 9. Okay, we'll come back to that shortly. So here, 3a squared plus 27. Here we can remove a common factor of 3 into a squared plus 9. 3 times a squared is 3a squared. 3 times plus 9 is plus 27. So far what we did? We did HCF and we did dots, difference of two squares. Okay, 2a plus 6. You can remove 2 as a common factor. 2 into a plus 3. All with me? So let's go further. Let's see now, right? Remember I told you we still need to factorize that. That's difference of two squares. So 6 into a minus 3, a squared plus 9, a squared minus 9 with the square root of a squared, half it, half of 2 is 1. So it will be a and a. Square root of 9 is 3 and 3 plus and minus. So that's difference of two squares again. Times 3 into a squared plus 9. Remember a squared plus 9, we can't factorize any further because it's not a perfect square. Minus a perfect square. 2 into a plus 3. Now after we've finished factorize fully, now we're going to see if we can cancel expressions. Now remember that we can only cancel a numerator with a denominator, and it can be any numerator with any denominator. So the first one that we'll cancel is a minus 3 with a minus 3. Okay? A squared plus 9 with a squared plus 9. Can you see that? Alright, so what are we actually now left with? Let's see, can we cancel anything else? Answer is no, we can't, so we simplify. 6 times 3 is going to give us 18. And here what we left with? 18 over, there's 2 there, so it will be 2a plus 3 times a plus 3 is a plus 3 all squared. So guys, the answer now, we can still simplify further here. 18 over 2, 18 divided by 2, 2 goes there 1 time, 2 goes there 9 times. Final answer, 9 over a plus 3 squared. Okay, so quickly recap. Number 1, what is the most important thing when it comes to multiplication and division of fractions? There's it right here, factorization. If you know your factorization, this becomes easy to do.